I want to play video games.
Feels good to be back watching Moose Bones.
Hey everyone, how's it going? How's it going? I'm very orange. What is going on with my... Give me 1 second to get my shit ready. Why does it look like that? What the fuck? Configure video. Okay. Why does it even... Why is that over there? Don't worry, guys. I'm not going through jaundice or whatever. Maybe that looks a little bit better. Look like an actual human being.
Interrupt this stream for a streak message. And now back to your regularly scheduled program.
Thank you, everybody. I look very sweaty, but I am really just still wet from the shower. Turning into an Oompa Loompa. Oh no. Hey, Digitamer Kona, how are you doing? All right. Well, we got to say some thank yous. Because a lot of people were super kind and they resubbed while we're on the starting soon screen. So we got Twitchy Torble right now. Thank you very much. 31 months. That's pretty hype. High Knight's back. Hey, High Knight. How are you doing? Long time no see. Then we got Lamecore, Big Waloo, 22 months, almost a year. And Haze Inferno. Thank you guys. Very kind of you. Really appreciate the support, as always. But yeah, tonight we got some fun stuff going on. I guess I can... the contrast is so weird. It like makes it look like I've got like weird night mochi shading on the top of my head. I don't know why it looks like that. I'm gonna work a little bit more with this. But how are you guys doing? I was gonna ask, how would you build a Gaboo if we wanted to speedrun it? Oh god, I don't know. Tonight we're gonna be trying Suezo though. And I think I'm going to try Slate percent on Suezo, specifically because I think there is, while it might not be the fastest, I think it's doable. And we're out of the realm of like trying to like do the fastest thing because, you know, we figured out we need to actually download the whole spreadsheet and figure out, what do you call it? And we have to figure out the, oh wow. Yeah, okay, what's that? How's that for white balance? Starting to look like, what's his name? Eris, the green webcam. It is pretty hot in here, so I might actually change my mic settings and try some. Yeah, I don't like the jaundice look either. I got no good options here. I don't know why it's so weird today. I'm gonna go with that. Yeah, I might change my mic settings real quick. I think it'll still sound okay though. Just because I'm gonna be running a fan directly beside my head, so I don't die. Check one. Yeah, okay. I think that sounds fine. It's a little bit lower volume-wise, but it's not too bad. It's not the end of the world. I can turn this up. Check 1 2 1 2. Yeah, I still don't think I'm clipping. I think we're okay. I do have a limiter. I don't have a compressor on this, but I don't think I need one. I think we're okay. All right. Pull over my big ass fan. Point it directly at my face. Love this shit. Hell yeah. It's pretty quiet, but it's not quiet enough that it won't get picked up on the mic. Got Monster Rancher DS, so working on Shadow Mage. Is that one of the Abyss mons? With how Gaboo spawns, would you go defense, skill, power? I definitely wouldn't go defense. Gaboo's defense stats are like dog shit. He's got minimum defense gains. Gaboo would be interesting because you know what you would probably do? You'd probably get Long Punch and Shockwave. And then you would just do run drills. Or not run drills. You would do leap drills. And you would do dodge. And that would be it. You'd probably... Yeah, that would probably be it. Gaboo speedrun actually probably wouldn't be too bad. His skill gains are pretty dog shit. So he's got a lot of dog shit stats. He's just got really good power, life, and speed. Hey, Macho, how you doing? But yeah, we're going to talk a little bit about tournaments and stuff, because this is, people have been asking about the DXBL. This is not going to be like the be-all, end-all. If you weren't here today, I mean, there's no point in me even mentioning it, because you're not going to hear what I'm saying right now. But just to get people thinking about what's going on in the future. And then next week, I think I'm going to have formal announcements with everything that we're going to be doing for the rest of the year. So, DXBL Season 4 is coming back. And I'm finalizing it right now, but it's going to be different than the last couple of times. There's no huge twist this time. I don't think I can like top that, so I'm not going to try. What we're doing this time instead is for the 4 weight classes. Still going to be the 4 weight classes. But the way it's going to work is that if your monster finishes in the bottom half of any tournament, they're disqualified. You can enter a new monster the next time, but anytime your monster finishes in the bottom 50 percentile, you're gone. Your monster's gone. And so this is to help alleviate an issue I was having with it personally, where it's like I didn't want to build anything new. And I have a feeling other people are kind of like that as well, where it's just like, oh, it's 3,500. I guess I'll throw something in. Yeah, but if you don't do well, you don't get to throw something in next time. You got to make something new for the next one. So it's going to be like that. We're going to do a certain number of weeks. It's not going to be as crazy. It's not going to be like 6 weeks or whatever it was, like, or 6 tournaments like it was last time. Probably only going to do 3 or 4. And the reason why there's going to be a smaller number of tournaments for the DXBL this year is because we are running tournaments this year before, I shouldn't put a limit on myself, but before next year's Deluxe Cup, let's say. So January, February, sometime in there. Before then, we are running tournaments for every single Monster Rancher game. And that's not just Monster Rancher 1, Monster Rancher 2, Monster Rancher 3, Monster Rancher 4, UKMR, battle cards. Sure, we got tournaments for those. But then additionally, on top of the DXBL, we're going to have a bunch of one-off brackets. We're going to have one-off brackets for like a single elim, lightweight, middleweight, welterweight, heavyweight. We're also going to have in Monster Rancher 1, 3,500 and max stats in Monster Rancher 1. And then Monster Rancher 3 and 4, UKMR, we're going to be doing a lightweight tournament. And yeah, and then battle cards. And so that's all going to be happening this year. My plan is to have something for everybody. And additionally, we're going to be trying an actual player-controlled tournament as well and see how that goes. That one's going to be very, very limited because it requires you to actually be there on time and to not have like insane connectivity issues on your side. But we're going to be doing a lot of stuff. All of those are not like huge tournaments, right? My goal is I want to do a single elim tournament for everything. And then maybe, you know, for Monster Rancher 3 and 4, depending on how many entrants we get, maybe we'll do like a round robin or something. But these are not going to be like big, like, oh, best of 5, double elim, grand finals is best of 10, like shit like that. No, it's all going to be single elim, 2 out of 3. And, yeah, just because I just want to do a bunch of little tournaments, have people try new games, you know. I haven't played 4 yet, but it seems pretty cool. That doesn't mean I do need to play Monster Rancher 4 again at some point. And I don't know when that's going to happen. I literally was like, maybe I won't do Monster Rancher 3 and 4 just because it's not as easily accessible. So those 2 are like on the iffy pile, but I'm excited about potentially doing those. Hop About Tourney? We could do a Hop About Tourney. But yeah, Monster Rancher 1 max stats was something I thought was kind of interesting because that game's degenerate. Does Monster Rancher 4 emulate? Well, yeah, very easy. It's nothing like Monster Rancher 3. Monster Rancher 3 is not bad either as long as you follow like all the presets and shit that people have set up. But for the most part, it's significantly easier than 3. Want 4 remastered? I think 4 has some like pretty dire issues. Also, no Evo tournaments. So sorry, both Evo fans. But yeah, I don't think we're doing an Evo tournament. But yeah, battle cards, if you guys didn't know, there was some drama with battle cards. I'm not really going to get into it, but we have been, I say we like I've done anything. I've basically just been criticizing people, being like, this is wrong, or this needs to be changed, or whatever. But Fenric and a few others have been redoing all of the battle cards in English. It's been quite an undertaking for them, so I really appreciate their hard work. We still play on Tabletop Sim. And if you've ever been interested in battle card, it's a super fun game, very easy to get into. And when we do tournaments with it, because it's player control, we play for money. There's prize pools. You can win money. It's almost always me winning the money. So, you know, if you want to win some money, you can try a little harder than me, I guess. But yeah, I'm excited. This year we're going to be doing a bunch of tournaments. Yeah, I don't know. I've just been really enamored with the whole idea of competitive play and stuff. I've been really, really amped up on boxing lately, and I'm a little bit too old to compete, so I'm like, what can I compete in? What can I do? And FGC is good for that. FGC is good for that, but we got this community as well. DXBL, yeah, DXBL, there's no signups or anything. I'm going to have, this is just kind of like a primer to get people interested. Next week, we're going to have signups, and things are going to be a little bit more, they're going to be a little bit more concrete. But basically, DXBL is going to be a top half stays on, bottom half is eliminated, and can no longer be re-entered into the DXBL for the remainder of that year. For the remainder of the season, rather. So, over the course of 4 weeks or whatever it is per... I don't know, whatever you want to call it. 4 weeks per weight class. I don't know why I said whatever. There's a word for it. Jesus. I'm frazzled. I'm brain dead from boxing. But, yeah, it's going to be fun. There's rules and points and all that fun stuff. It's not, there's nothing underhanded like there was last year where I put everybody in teams. But, yeah, it's going to be fun. A little bit of a winner stays on type of action. And see if monsters can survive all 4 weeks. And then, we'll have a little playoffs or something. And then after that, I mentioned... I'm sure I'm going to have to mention this again 40 times throughout the stream as people come in late, and that's not a problem. But my goal is to run at least one tournament for every Monster Rancher game this year, except for Evo, because I don't even know how that would work. But it's not just Monster Rancher 1 and 2. It's different formats that we haven't played before, and max stats in Monster Rancher 1 and Monster Rancher 3 and 4, which are tournaments that are gonna have lower entrants, but I think will be pretty fun. So if your monster gets eliminated, you have to make a new one. You have to make a new one. You can still enter, but your monster is gone. You can't enter it again in that season. So we'll have everybody sign up, and then it's up to you to make a monster if your old one does bad. You'll have time. You'll probably have a week and a half or 2 weeks between each one. Anything stopping you from doing well in week 1 and not entering it again?
I want to play.
Yeah. The whole point is to try and stay in for as long as possible. And then say you only enter, your monster only does well. You have to make 4 different monsters, and in 4th week you do well. And, if you do really well, you can still make it into the finals and all that stuff. That specific monster is done. You have to make a new monster. You've already got a big tourney coming up this month. Anyway, yeah. Hey Toji, thank you for the sub. Very kind of you. You hear that Evo is planning on don't some stuff in Saudi Arabia? It's know your fucking audience. It's so crazy. Just I don't know, sports watching sucks. But yeah, no, whenever I talk about tournaments, everyone's like, oh, is there Like, I found out the way how to cheese the tournament. And it's like, no, you haven't. Can I enter once and then dip? No, you can. But give me a little bit of credit. Like, I've run some tournaments before in my life. And then additionally, coming up before all of those is going to be our, not to say before every other tournament I'm running, I want to do a couple of like King of the Hill stuff, like a welterweight King of the Hill, you know, just like fun little nights over the next couple of weeks. But the next actual tournament I'm going to be holding is the Loser Stays On tournament. So there's going to be rules for that soon, just so you guys can see what's up with that. I'm trying not to front load too much stuff right now. Like, July is a fairly slow month for me, so I'm not doing a ton of work. But I'm also not trying to take on too many projects at the same time, right? The Centaur video is already taking way longer than expected. It'll be done in a day or two. It's almost done. But it was a lot more work than I expected it to be. And so, you know, that's a priority. And then I don't want to be like, yeah, I'm going to do this tournament. And then also, like, we're doing 40 other tournaments in the next 2 weeks, you know? Sounds like I got to put together some new mons, heavyweights, just in case. Yeah, you might have to. The thing that people may not remember is that every DXBL season is, like, dramatically different than the one before. And so the first season, we had like an ELO system, and monsters had ELO and stuff like that. Season 2 was legit, like, you have 2 weeks. You have to make top 4 in these 2 weeks to make it into the playoffs. It was like very small. And then last year we had the divisions, and then this year we have the bottom half gets relegated, but they don't get to play anymore. Eliminated, I suppose, is the better word. But yeah, Loser Stays On is going to be a fun tournament. There's rules like you have a minimum stat cap instead of a maximum stat cap, so your stats need to be above a certain point. And then that's another one of those tournaments where everybody was like, "Oh, well, I found the perfect way to cheese it." And it's like, motherfucker, I've put like more than 5 minutes of work into this. Like, you don't know all the rules. Don't. I'm trying to make it cheese proof, you know. But Smart Bet was a fun one. I would like to do Smart Bet again, but it's not a priority right now. Loser Stays On seems like it's probably the gimmick tournament of the year that I'm excited about. And then, yeah, we got all these little one-off tournaments that we'll be running. And then, hopefully, people will find some new formats that they like, and then we can, you know, keep going. We can do them more than once. Hey Zephyr, how are you doing? But yeah, it's Monster Rancher 1 max stats, I think, is going to be pretty fun. That game is fucking insane. Like, the monsters just never stop attacking. It's very funny. Hey Carla, how are you doing? Monster Rancher 1 is so bonkers. Yeah. Monster Rancher 1 is a big part of why I don't want to do big double limb tournaments, because Jesus Christ, that game is awful to actually run tournaments for. There's no rematch button. So we could either do best of 1 double a limb, or we could do single a limb best of 3. Maybe we'll set up emulators for 3 and 4 if we were going to see more of those. Yeah, I mean, you only need to set up 1. You only need to set up PCSX 2. But we'll have ample time to figure all that out. I just want to run something for every game and then do a little post-mortem afterwards where we just, like, we look at stuff. All the hypest matches from the year, you know? I hope no game has a rematch system as bad or worse than Monster Rancher 1 in the series. No, absolutely none of them do. Monster Rancher 3 actually has a really cool feature where you can do like team battles. So that might be an idea for Monster Rancher 3, where it's like you literally have like 3 to 5 monsters per team, and then winner stays on, and then, like, you know, losers have to go in. Kind of like when we did the Cooperation Cup tournament, except that's built into the game. It's sick. Yeah. So like I don't really know what the goal is there, but it's Monster Rancher 3 is an extremely easy game to build for. There's a lot of options as far as like different types of builds that you can do, more so than Monster Rancher 2 even. You can have builds that like focus on status effects and stuff like that. It's pretty cool. Mine took a year and a half to have something approaching mainlines PvP. Yeah, I saw the thing where they have like tournaments now, where you just like let your monster like go into the tournament and they do a bunch of matches, which I feel like is, you know, a good idea, but also like a very basic idea. Like it's very strange that it wasn't there from the beginning. Hosan makes a full gel team in 3. I think for Monster Rancher 3, the way we can do it is because last time we did it, we only had 6 entrants, which was still better than I was expecting, to be honest. But we did like best 3 out of 5, just so everyone got to see their monsters fight more. But I think what I'm going to do is for Monster Rancher 3, I'm going to set the rules and I'm going to put out the forum. And then based on the amount of entrants we have, I'll ask everybody if they want to do a team tournament or whatever they want to do. You know? Feels like something came way too late. Yeah, I agree. Hey, Spinda. Your guys got their butts beat today? Oh, no. How many see some new people mess around UKMR again? I'm probably just going to make another Suezo. I'm not going to lie. I really enjoy Suezo's techs in UKMR, and it feels like a cop-out to just raise Suezo. But he's legitimately my favorite monster in the game. My favorite character. It's real good, yeah. And he's got, like, a ton of good techs, too. Like, he's got a build, like, the Cyball build I made forever ago, I think is very strong. But he's got, like, a dozen other good techs. He doesn't have a dozen techs, but, like, almost every other tech he has is really good. Never played competitively, but I know the elimination of the skill stat in 3 definitely made an easier game. Certainly a good game, but I did always prefer 2 for being just the right amount of difficult, in my opinion. Yeah, Monster Rancher 3 is definitely a lot easier. You can build very quickly in it. The build with just the 2 lifesteal techs is great too. Yeah, I thought about doing that for Cyball originally, and then I was like, that might be too niche, but sounds like it's good. Not too bad. I also really like Power Suezo in that game. And speaking of Suezo, Patrick Suezo, would it be possible for someone to host a tournament for low tier mons only? I got here. 1 second. That would be a good idea if someone did that. Yeah, that would be a good idea if someone did that one. Oh, whoops. I posted that on Twitch. There you go. In YouTube chat. How did I run the tournament so fast? I'm just that good. Also, Nighton's not low tier. I said Nighton was low tier a billion years ago, but that was mostly based on an assumption that he was going to be worse in DX versus how he played in the base game. Because in the base game, he's okay, but the 45 guts limit takes away a lot of his niches. And it turns out it's the exact opposite of what I had assumed was going to be the case. I thought he was going to walk forward and just hit whip, and that is an awful way for him to exist. But I'm swamped with work. Anyway, that video is part 1 of a 3-part VOD series of me running a low-tier tournament. It was pretty big, too. We had a lot of entrants in it. It also got, like, really good views. Like, I think it's still... If I go to my tournaments playlist... I think it's like the number 2 or 3 video. Can I search? No. So the first Ultra Kaiju Monster Rancher tournament has 7.5K. Deluxe Cup last year, 4,000. Monster Rancher 3 tournaments got about 6K. Yeah, it's got 9K. Wow. The first part of the VOD has 9K. And then the other 2 are like just under 3,000 because they're part 2 and part 3 are always much smaller. Except for Deluxe Cup 1, where the first VOD did okay, and then the second VOD did bad, and the third VOD did okay as well. Bizarre. Smart Bet did okay. And then occasionally just like a random tournament will pop off. Like I just have a DXBL preseason tournament with 3,000 views, which is really bizarre. You never know what's gonna hit. My channel has been slowing down since then though, so it makes sense that I haven't had anything in the last little bit. Combo Breaker VOD did okay. We're like 1,000 views. But yeah, speaking of Suezo, let's do some Suezo speedrunning. I have Lightweight is most popular UKMR format right now. But yeah, the caps are slightly different from Monster Rancher 2. Check them out first, yeah. We have metalweight format, which is relatively new, and that's about all we run these days. That's kind of interesting. Yeah, I said I was going to run lightweight, but I don't actually know. We'll figure it out. Like I said, next week we're going to kind of start finalizing everything. I just wanted to throw some ideas out there so people know what to expect. But yeah, so we are going to try. I guess I should start recording. Oh, I had the jerk chicken. It was quite spicy. And now I got the hiccups a little bit. Heavyweight style calves for UKMR take 1 million years to raise for. And also, you know, boner wings. Makes everything very unfun in that format. Okay. So, Monster Rancher 1 and 2. You missed food? Oh yeah, because you fucked up your mouth. Macho and I were talking about facial injuries, and I was telling him that there was this time where I was really young. I was like probably grade 3, and I was picking my teeth with a ruler. I don't know, maybe like I had something stuck in my gums. I don't remember what it was.
I want to play video games.
Hey, Comrade Bob.
It's almost a year.
Almost a year. Thank you. But I just had like a thin plastic ruler, and I was like picking between my teeth with it while I was in class. And I don't know what happened, but it slipped, and it hit me like all the way to the back of my throat and cut the back of my throat. And I went to the doctor, and they're like, yeah, we can't do anything about this. Like, you're fucked. Like, yeah, it'll heal eventually. Don't do it again. I was like, okay, well, glad I went to the doctor. Okay, Monster Rancher 1 Suezo. Pixie Suezo. There's one here that starts with telepathy. Telepathy and telekinesis in this game are the opposite of what they are in Monster Rancher 2. Telepathy is the hit tech. Telekinesis is just kind of shitty because there's no sharp techs in this game. Doctor probably wanted to say skill issue, yeah. So basically, we can just make this monster as is. And then, once we get to Monster Rancher 2, then the fun begins. Because it gets a little bit complicated. So in Monster Rancher 2, this is why I think this will be a kind of interesting speedrun. Where is... What am I looking for? Battle calculator, errand tree, text and errand tree calculator. Jeez. You heard the Canadian, so at least the doctor didn't really cost anything? No, it didn't cost anything. Suezo. So Suezo starts with Spit. So I don't need to get a tech right off the hop because Spit is a pretty okay basic tech. It's at least good enough to clear rank D, and then I can have a little bit of money and try and get telekinesis. And then maybe... is chewing? Yodel is the first one. So maybe we get Yodel as well, just because it would be very funny. But this -5 hit, does not bode well for me. Telekinesis is awkward because teleport has priority over it, meaning that if I ever hit 400 combined power plus skill plus loyalty, I will get teleport instead of telekinesis. And the monster's going to start with a good amount of skill because it is going to be slated over for Monster Rancher 1. The power we can lower with leap drills, so I think that is probably going to be the play. I'm probably going to do like leap, leap, leap. I'm going to do a Zabumafu cosplay. And then, or even just a single leap and then 2 studies or something. Early life, early game. And then that's probably an okay training regimen. My skill's not going to go up a lot in that bit, but I can't raise my skill too much or else it'll make sure I get teleport, which is kind of a pain in the ass. So telekinesis is probably going to be the play. Telekinesis, very, very accurate. Plus 21. You want to see how accurate it is? Let's take a look at Kato. Twister Claw is plus 20. So telekinesis is more accurate than Twister Claw. It is just not as fast, which sucks. It is not as damaging, which sucks. It's about 60% as strong. It does cost a tiny bit less, and Suezo does have a much faster guts rate. So, you know, hopefully it doesn't cheat every other drill. Yeah, let's see. Monster Rancher. What is Pixie Suezo, or Suezo Pixie's starting nature? Minus 50? That kind of sucks, but it's doable. We can make it work. And also these stats aren't bad. A 5, a 4, and a 3 here. Starts with 120 power, 130 skill. We'll probably have like 400 skill, so that's 170. And then I can lower power by doing leap. Yeah, I don't think it'll be too bad. I just got to make sure my power plus my skill plus my loyalty stays below, realistically, like 300. Got to roll the dice with I-beam. I mean, that could be a play too. I had thought about that. But it does mean I need to go on Torble twice. Or not Torble, Papa's twice. Because I'm not priority skipping for it. I'm not rolling a 3% chance. But that would give me a quick opener for good damage. But I think telekinesis is probably the play. The really long animation kind of sucks. But I think we'll be fine with that. So, you know, we're not going to get Kato times, but I'm not going for Kato times. I am going to probably do rank D and B with just spit. I'll see where my stats are at. And then if I have to train for an entire other year, I will. Just to get the Legend Cup. But yeah, we're just going to try and keep that in mind. The reason we're still going to try and rush rank B is because rank B tournaments pay a shit ton of money. There's no point in kind of fucking around in the lower tiers. So we'll do that. It starts with no life, though. Oh, that's Monster Rancher 1. Yeah, we'll be fine. I think we'll be okay. Okay, so Raifu. Probably submit some Monster Rancher 1 times with Pink Eye 2. So I looked at that. I think... Because here's the thing, right? I've opened too many of these. Monster Rancher 1, guys. Text and training. So, Suezo's telepathy. Not a good tech, right? But, sorry, telekinesis here. Wait, does it start with telekinesis or telepathy? Telekinesis is the hit tech in this. It just has a different animation, or different bit. Okay. So that does change things a little bit, but that's fine. Having something in slot 4 is okay as well. Yeah, I mean, either way, it's not that big of a deal. And then getting I-beam to cover up telepathy. There's a lot of things we can do here. We're going to be going on a lot of trainings. So if we get some speed and some skill, it's totally fine. Yeah, so sorry. What I was trying to say is 21 and 14. Decent numbers. It's exactly the same as it is in Monster Rancher 2, except it only costs 19 instead of 23. Galley's big thing is that Flash Bomb and Holy Flash have like similar numbers, but do more damage. You know, like slightly more damage. But the animation time for these is so quick. So you end up saving time on the literal animation itself. And doing extra damage means that it's easier to get one-hit KOs. So I get why they use Galley. I was looking at all the monsters today, and I don't think anything looks as good as Galley. It's one of those things where it's like you really want to like optimize the run over what's been done already. But I think they did a pretty good job when they picked Galley for it. Alright, I've already forgotten what the monster is. Monster Rancher 1. Suezo. Pixie. Telepathy. And this one's got 1 seriousness. Jesus. 45 seriousness is probably okay. We can make that work. So, let's get into it. I was given the Monster Rancher 1 Advanced Viewer, but I still haven't downloaded it yet because I was working super long hours this weekend and I never got around to it. But it should be fine. Monster Rancher 1 does not really require it the same way Monster Rancher 2 does. For the speedrun at least. It's good to have for casual play and when you're building a monster for competitive. Okay, open splits. I got so many things I gotta open to make this work. Anti-micro. God, I forgot the name again. What is it? Raifu. Okay, I think we can make this. We can make this a fun run. Okay, so it's reading both. Not great. Not great, Steam. Okay, there it's fixed. I thought we were gonna have another issue. Okay, try it. Suezo %. Good luck, thank you. Yeah, we're gonna do our best. I would like to finish a run, and you know, anything below 2 hours and 30 minutes is fine. It's 2 hours and 30 minutes was our pixie run, just because of the absolutely awful luck we got at the end. The yawn it does is so funny. Why does it do that? Okay, so as per usual, we're just going to town here to give it some extra loyalty off the hop. What monster does world record use? For the slate run, a gel. The thing is, though, that it uses a combined gel. Combination in this game is very awkward and it's very precise. And if you don't have the exact right monster, like its stats aren't exactly right, it's basically unusable in combination. So what the speedrun does is it finds an exact, or it finds 2 monsters with exact stats from the shrine that I don't have access to. I don't know which ones they're using because the Japanese database is different than ours. And then it combines them, and so it starts with a monster that has like 250 in every stat. Oops, forgot to And because it starts with a monster with like 250 in every stat, it's able to like really hit some good tournament checkpoints that I can't hit otherwise. Also, I love Suezo's sleeping animation in this game. Because if I try to just make that same monster like as normal, it just straight up does not have the stats to make it work. Suezo hasn't always been S tier from an aesthetics perspective. I also love the... Oh my god, dude, what? What is this? There we go. I would say at least it's only baby form, but stat gains in this game are still pretty good in baby form. That's just a beholder. That's Suezo. So we're going to be doing a lot of this the first little bit. We're just getting our intelligence and our skill up so we do a ton of damage. And we're very accurate. Or at least a little bit accurate. So this is a really good example of beholder, yeah. This asshole. He broke my shed. I have no money left. Okay, I have just enough for food. Do you have the current record linked anywhere? You can check discs. I think it's just the one that you posted in my Discord. Or in the other Monster Rancher Discord. Lexi? I don't know, I forget where you posted it. But the new gel one is like the world record, the 144. Yeah, I am broke as shit. But I think we can make this work. And Sphere should be maxed out at this point. Which is, you know, that's okay. It means I don't really need to scold it anymore. Such a good eyeball mailman. He's doing his best now. He was having a hard time at first, but, you know. New to the job, what are you going to do? The real concern here is that I need high speed before I enter, like, rank C. Because, I can only win if I'm in slot 3. And with like 50 life and 0 defense, like everything will kill me in one hit. I could always do training for defense. Is it March the first month I do rank E? I guess it doesn't really matter. Rank E is pretty free. Also, Spit in this game is a power tech for some reason. Oh, come on. Oh yeah, you can't press triangle to say no in this game. Hawk Tua, Jesus Christ. I need my 40-year-old co-workers. That might be like the worst meme I've ever seen in my life. I can't believe that shit popped off as hard as it did. I love how people are saying it's like an industry plant meme because of just how unfunny it is. She's getting a show. I saw that. It's one of those things where it's like, you know, a funny interview. That's it. It should have ended there. People have like made it their personality. It's like fucking quoting Anchorman for some people. Not that that's what you're doing. Has Big Boomer making a meme energy? Yeah, 100%. Okay, so we can do E here. I didn't want to do that. To rest. Especially in Dumb and Dumber. It's a superior quotable movie. Dumb and Dumber is a good movie too. Anchorman's a good movie. But it is not, people made it their entire personality. Like Napoleon Dynamite. Meow. We killed him. He's big dead. Also, are just bad to look at. Everyone was saying how cool he was earlier, so I think you're outnumbered. Though, in this game specifically, his texture's all fucked up. I don't know if you guys have noticed. On his tail. On Pink Eye's tail, it's like all like tessellated. It looks really gross. It looks like he's chapped. Any fun tourney info I missed so far? Yeah, so we were just talking about future tournaments. Basically, before the end of the year, I'm going to be holding at least one tournament in every Monster Rancher game. Except for Evo. And this is going to be a year of like a lot of like fun one-off tournaments, like short stuff. You know, maybe it's single elim, or maybe it's best of one or whatever. And then we talked about the DXBL this season, which is the format is basically top half gets to compete next week, and the bottom half, if your monster finishes in the bottom half, you don't get to use them in the DXBL anymore. You got to enter a different monster next time. Even 3 and 4, yeah. Well, we're gonna try. They won't be as big, but they should be fun. What monster won combo breaker? Hair. Making monsters retire this time? Yep. Yeah, if your monster finishes in the bottom half, they don't get to play anymore. And it's because a problem I was having was like, I kind of got to a point where I'm like, I might as well just enter stuff I've already entered, you know? And that's fun to see. But having to actually like sit down and build stuff is fun. And so forcing people to like put on their thinking caps and like figure out what works. You already know what like half of the monsters are, right? So like what's going to beat those monsters, and then, you know, maybe you make something that works really well for that. Oh, I could have done rank D there, but that's okay. Okay, I think that's enough. Oh, hell yeah. Look at him go. Good shit, Suezo. Yeah, it's enough intelligence. Basically, I have to try and read the meta of the upcoming tourney. Yeah. Put them in the grind if they lose, just like horses. They're off to the glue factory. Dude, that's such a funny animation. Easy way to get pink eye, don't sleep. It's red eye, but yes. Okay, so we're doing official D. I think we just do circus for the rest of its life. Or, you know, until it's high enough at least. I will have to raise my, oh, no, I shouldn't have done that. We'll rest. Retire for the season? I mean, I'm not going to make you delete the monster, but they won't be able to... I guess season's what you're looking for. Pink eyes, we can get doo-doo in your eye. We're doing team format again? No. Okay, we got him. So we're going to lose a tiny bit of time here because we skipped an entire season. But that's fine. And also we lost time by having to go back in, redo the week. Okay. Okay, fuck off. Fuck you. Damn, you ever see 999 damage in rank D before? You have if you played Monster Rancher 1. That big roar felt like BM. Public execution if you place in the lower half. Yeah, we put a gun to the back of your monster's head. Yeah, he was doing the tiger equivalent of teabagging me at the end. Oh, he tried to get me again, but he did foolery. Now he's a black eye. Yeah, he got some blood vessels busted there. All right, so a minute loss. What are you gonna do? We can make it back. Meow. You hate my pedo. Getting telekinesis is going to feel good because I'm going to have a pretty good chance to hit. My chance to hit right now is still pretty sick. But having like 80% chance to hit would be pretty killer. Not going to lie. Okay, killing Whirl in one hit's a big deal. That's a big time save because he's super annoying usually. Him, Guron, and the Dino make Nuzlocke's hell for this game. Nuzlocke for this game actually seems like pretty difficult. Because the average stat spread is pretty awful. Okay, so I think I'm going to go on training this week. If I have enough money, I do. We want to get telekinesis at some point. This isn't actually going to do us any good. This is going to get us teleport, which we don't want. But we need to do it twice. It is, you can't really fail it, but I took myself down to like 10 money before. Lost monster. You can get past B's next roadblock, then after that it's Big 4. That makes sense to me. Okay, 200 speed is still, like, nothing. But I have a ton of intelligence. I think I can still rock rank C right now. And then we might train a little bit extra for rank B. Makum is a 2-hit kill. Okay, we got him. The annoying thing trying to Nuzlocke this game is that the starting stats are so low. Half the monsters you can gen aren't allowed. That's so funny. Yeah, rank E is like, the stats are like horrendous in this game. There isn't a single galley sub that's legal. I think, is it advance? that has the really high starting stats. I think the first rank is like pretty high, because I don't think there's a rank E. I fucking hate this game. Let me attack first, please. Let me attack first, please. These damn dogs. These damn dogs. Alright, so we lost a little bit of time, but let's try this again. Cool. All right. Let's try this again. Also get crazy gains from battles in advance. Yeah. Starting stats for rank year in 1 are 750. The rules on Legend Cup say the cap for D is 800. Yeah, that might not be super, like, super good rules. I don't know. Okay. I always... What's the name of the... Raifu? Let's try this again. Guess I was a killing eye dog, not a seeing eye one. Damn. Both of them were. Okay. Okay, no. I'm at 15 now? Yep. Okay, let's get some items. Give these snakes. I missed the tourney talk? Yeah, so we were talking about it, but I'll help you guys out, don't worry. So basically, this year I'm going to be running events for every Monster Entry game. That includes battle cards, that includes 3 and 4. 2 different formats for Monster Entry 1. UKMR, everything. There's going to be stuff for every game. Not everything's going to be like a crazy league or whatever. Sometimes it might just be a one-off thing, but my goal is to, you know, hit every game at some point. Just not Evo, yeah. But then also we talked about the DXBL, and this year I think for DXBL, the way it's going to work is that we are going to do a top cut every week. And so like bottom half of the monsters get eliminated, and you can't use that monster anymore in the season. And then, yeah. I mean, that's basically all we talked about. Next week, there's going to be more details. There's no teams or like divisions or anything like that this season. Points and stuff like that are going to be like a lot simpler. I won't need dedicated people helping me out with that. Yeah, Suezo speedrun. Oh, he ran away. Cool. Are you serious? What the fuck, man? Asshole. I'm gonna be stopping a little bit earlier this time than I did last time. I want a little bit of defense. I want to be able to survive weak attacks. And I can always go on training to get more skill, so we'll be okay. Hate builds to counter who knocked them out in DXBL. Yeah, you can definitely do that. Okay, I just want to go to 200 skill, and then we can move on. 1 HP Mochi with Grit, that's your plan? Hell yeah. Okay, so I am going to have to spend a little bit more time training this time. But I think we can still beat our times by a pretty good chunk. Guess this time survivability takes a bit more of a priority. A little bit. The thing is, it's mostly just that without high speed, it's a little bit harder to, you know, actually survive. My speed gains aren't great, which sucks, but... For Ranky, it doesn't matter either way. But having a tiny bit of defense does mean that Tiger Charge won't kill me. So I'm basically okay to survive until I get to rank B. And then at that point, everything will kill me. And hopefully I'll have enough speed that it won't matter, you know? And then I can do a couple of air entries or trainings, whatever you want to call it. I guess it's training in this game, just to shore up that defense in life. Okay, training this month? Hell yeah. Oh, and the prize moves, thank you. Yes, we got it. We're gonna make it all work. Hell yeah. Monster Hunter 1 raw numbers count more than actual levels? No, but they do count. So basically, all stats in this game are like linear. And then each level adds an additional 10% to whatever the stat is. That's how it works for the damage formula, at least. Obviously with life, that's not the case. And then skill and speed are like direct, like your monster's skill divided by or minus your opponent's speed gives you the stat. Same way that it kind of does in Monster Hunter 2. Yeah, this game uses both levels and stats, whereas Monster Hunter 2 is only levels. Hey, Mortimello, thank you for the follow. Very kind of you. I could do the UKMR tourney too. I'm not sure what I want to make for that. We got time to discuss all of that. I'm sure everybody's got ideas, but... yeah, I'm excited to run UKMR stuff again. Mostly because I just want to raise another Suezo in that game.
I'm sorry, I'm terrible with the details.
I think for speed, I don't need to break like 500. I think 500 is probably fine. And then, you know, I just get some defense. Kinda Gun Mochi was a level of suffering I wasn't prepared for. That mon was some dog shit. Okay, let's do the official ranky in September. I think this has given me a decent amount of speed. I'm going to get outscaled, but I think we'll be okay. And we'll still save a decent amount of time over the last run I did. Even though this is like pretty slow. It's pretty slow because, you know, I'm not starting with a combined monster. Which speeds everything up by like 6 months. Okay, we'll make some money here. His face when the level goes up is awesome. What, like, why is he making that face? He's so weird. Weird ass Suezo. Cool. So my damage is significantly lower than it was last time, but at least now I have a lot of speed. And I'm not instantly killable. Yeah, my skill is quite low as well. Everything is kind of a mess. Everything's kind of a mess, but we'll make it work. Okay, we hit him with the second one. Reflecting on the anime, I hate Suezo never getting his psychic powers. If he had it in the anime, he would have been much shorter. He did get it at some point. He like learned how to teleport and all that fun stuff. Okay, can we get training notice? Would be super sick. They're pretty rare in this game compared to Monster Rancher 2. Okay, that was really low stats, but I also think he might have been quite tired to do it. Yeah, what's with these stat gains? What the hell happened? Teleport to power tech? It is in Monster Rancher. He's a power build, yeah. Yeah, that's true. It's the only... Here, let's rest here. It's the only psychic attack he uses. Does he ever use I-Beam? What is with my stats, man? Like, what happened? Changed phones. Apparently, I barely use the memory card for my Monster Rancher 3 playthrough. Mostly save states, so my mon is back to rank D. Hell yeah. It's really easy to make a monster for that game, though, which is nice. Okay, so rank D is going to be a little bit longer than normal because I don't have instant one-shots on everybody. I do on a lot of them. Doesn't he actually yodel? He does sing at one point to save the day against Ghost. Okay, so Ignishu's still, Rakinishu's still a one-hit. No, there's literally a plot point where his extremely shitty singing kills a bunch of ghosts. I how the telepathy hits him, and he's like, what was that? Ugh. Ugh, my brain. And then dies. Monster Rancher anime is so funny, yeah. Mochi also sings at one point? I don't know if I remember that. Oh, sick. Are you for real, dude? I didn't get injured, though. We're okay. We're still in it. Losing time in rank Losing time in ranked D is pretty sad, but what are you gonna do? That wasn't enough to kill in one hit? We were close. Okay, I might have to fight Guron again. Okay. Dude. Why is this game like this, man? 50 fucking %. Missed like 20. Oh my god. This is dog shit. Just awful game. Alright. Let's go back. Try this again. I think we're going big. We're going big this time. We are gonna waste some time before rank C, I think. Monster Rancher 2 curse is transferring to this game. It's always been cursed. Astronaut meme. I pressed down, brother. Or up, rather. Oh my god. There. Awful. I didn't mean to do that. Okay. So, I think we just go big. We go big mode. We just get a shit ton of intelligence and skill, and then we raise our speed after that. Once we get to rank C, we can use speed training. I hate this. Stop failing, brother. I know you're 1 week old. What do you mean you're not a good mailman? Fresh out of the disc. Alright, well, at least it lets me get its loyalty up. Even if I lost money on it. Alright, training already? Beautiful. We can go get some more skill immediately. At least we can get teleport right off the hop. Every time I see it, I'm like, damn, I want that mango. It is a nice looking mango. Come on, brother, I believe in you. Hey, and I got the thing. I'm running out of cash. Can I buy meat? Can I go to $0? I don't think you can. Oh, you can. Okay. Whatever, you can just make it back. Easy peasy. I know you game over in Monster Rancher 2, but you don't in this game. It's gone. Sick. Okay, it didn't go away for too long. It's doing fine. But yeah, I think we do intelligence to 600. And then we go from there. Mine Stoney's heavyweight monthly tomorrow? No, I don't even know what the rules are for it. Sorry, I haven't been like following any Monster Rancher stuff lately. I always watch Stoney stuff, but I don't I haven't entered any of them, I don't think. I can remember thinking, is the peach golden because of its color, or is it actually laced with gold? Actually sounds horrible to eat. I think it's just the color. But, you know, I'm no peach expert. I do like some peaches, but I'm no expert. Regular heavyweight, all breeds allowed. I haven't signed up for it, but... I do have the day... Well, I don't actually have the day off tomorrow. We'll see. Maybe there's time for me to enter still. Okay, so we went negative on money that month, which sucks. But we technically have $50 dues. We're still living. All Meliner tournament. Koei Tecmo ran one. It's about as exciting as you'd expect. $50 dudes is also how much money I have to have in your bank account to become a mailman. That's true. Golden peach isn't fruit. It's one of those giant chocolate slice balls you slam on the table, like the chocolate oranges. Oh, hell yeah. Okay, so I want to enter a tournament soon just so I have enough money to go on training next time there's a sale. So maybe I go in the March tournament. I mean, March tournament will be free. Even though my goal is not to actually, you know, enter tournaments right now. Like, I'm not trying to advance the game too much. Scared your coworkers of chocolate orange once? You just like slammed it on the table and they're like, what the hell is that? Just spooking them? Just spooking your coworkers? Oh yeah, we're doing big eyeball damage. We're gonna be doing big eyeball damage. They won't even see what hit them, but I will. I'm a big eyeball. I'm losing my mind. My boxing workout today was intense, and yes, my brain is shot. Hello. Gotta keep them on their toes. I feel that. Is that what Withered Nash looks like? Sorta. Okay, that did even less damage than last time? Well, this is a very early tournament. That's understandable. Suezo's arrest animation is so cute, yeah. I was born in 2010 and I watched it and realized how good the old generation is too. It feels strange because at this age... What the fuck, man? These fucking dogs. Fucking, I gotta go old Yeller mode. Watch the cartoon from the old generation, from the old country. These fucking dogs, man, they won't leave me alone. So good news, bad news. Bad news, Must Farm 1 and 2 route doesn't work on Monster Rancher 1 and 2. Hell yeah, I love that. I fucking... Dude. Ooh, why I oughta? Why I oughta? Good news. Posted Monster Rancher 1 and 2. It's in general on my Discord. Oh, that's cool. Is this how every speedrun stream is gonna go? I'm gonna just say I'm gonna do something and then I just don't do it. Spray Jupiter. Eco Slime. Okay. That's interesting. So Jupiter plus Bad Seed was what we were doing already. Why doesn't it have season 2? Monster Rancher? It's got 3 seasons. Okay. I'm kind of curious as to... Okay, so you end up with 351 life. But your defense is pretty bad. Main RNG is getting Bad Seed to roll a 5 on logging. If it's got a C, that's pretty... It's like a 50-50 shot, right? Yeah, there's 3 seasons. 2 seasons to find the Phoenix, and then there's a tournament arc after that. Mochi fought the bigger Mochi that was blue. Yeah, that's season 3. I'm curious. We can try this. I mean, I do want to try the Suezo. I do want to try and get the Suezo done. Let's see real quick though. If I take the Suezo, Monster Farm 1, no, I'm looking for the guide. People that watch it in their 20s, yeah, I'm 34. No, that's not what I wanted. Monster Rancher 1 guides. Combining calculator. Just do 500 disc and Suezo Pixie to get Suezo Pixie. $50. What do I need to raise Suezo Pixie's life? 6, 7, 8, 9. I gotta raise its life by 9. To start with 217 life. Maybe that's the play. Okay. We have a new Suezo Pixie route. We're still Suezo gaming. Oops. Gonna make your kids watch when you get older? Hopefully there will be better shows on TV than Monster Rancher by the time you have kids. Whatever Suezo can be is already worked out. It's definitely not already worked out, but Pretty interesting Raifu. Okay, so I have to raise my life by 9. And then May 1st or 3rd week, June 3rd week. How much does logging raise my life by? 2? Getting a 1 or a 3 would be fantastic. Okay, I need 3 life here. Also, I forgot to press whatever. Also, we haven't actually done. Give me a 3. Can I even get a 3? What if I do mine? What does mine raise it by? That animation's amazing. What are you doing, brother? There you go. Hell yeah. 4? Can I get like a 4 and a 5? Is that maybe better? So if I get 9 life, the reason I'm asking for 9 life is because it gives me 217 on combination. Which is pretty big. Raifu. Is there any cartoon anime similar to Monster Rancher? I guess Digimon. Original Digimon World would be a good start. Yeah. Okay. We get a 4 and a 5? Give me 5. Okay, 4. 4 is okay. Or a 3. I should be able to roll a 5. I think I can roll a 5. I don't actually know. We're just guessing. I definitely need someone to look that up for me. Minimum gains, baby. Give me a 5. Fuck you. Okay, I'm just curious. See if we can get it. Because if it's doable, then, you know, we got a pretty good strategy. The other solution is if I gotta go to 18. No, that wouldn't be it. It'd be 9 plus 15. Yeah, so if I do 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 75. So if I gain 25, no. That's so weird. Okay. So it starts with 50, right? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 74. So if I gain 24, what? 24, 25. So the other, here's what we're looking at right now. The monster we're combining it, the monster we're combining it with. I'm not doing the speedrun right now because I want to see real quick if this monster has better or easier speed gains. Yeah, Pokemon was significantly earlier than Monster Rancher. They're pretty different in like everything they do, to be honest, other than the fact that you get little monster guys. So here's the crazy monster we're combining with. This is Kick by NXS was also how you got this monster in real life on Monster Rancher 1. Though its stats weren't like this. Look at these stats. So, is it easier for me to gain 9 life with this guy? Six? Okay. What is this? Stat spread's a thing of horror? Yeah. 6 and 3. Okay. So that's 9. That's all I need. That's much easier. So, the reason I need 9 life gain exactly is because the way combination works in this game is that it combines the 2 stats and it looks for a remainder. So the remainder for these two is, well, remainder to get like good gains on anything is 15. So 500 plus 50, which is the 2 stats, plus 9 combined together, divided by 2 gives you a remainder of 15. And so that's going to give us an insane life boost. Okay, also game was released before the cartoon, so that's why some monsters I've not seen in the series. So Monster Rancher 1 came out before the anime, and then the anime was a tie-in with Monster Rancher 2. All right, we're still Suezo gaming. So confused how to get a remainder of 15 when dividing by 2. Well, sorry, you don't divide by 2. You add them together and you divide by 2, whatever the number is. What am I doing? Okay, so we need this for a 6, and then we need a 3. Shit. Okay. So I can rest it here. May 1st or May 3rd. Both work for me. If you divide by 2 is in the largest remainder, you can have 1. Yeah, I'm not... My brain's not working. Don't ask me. You're 100% correct. Okay. So 217. So 15 and 20. Okay. Mystic Snakes. That's more like it. It's better. I will still need to keep my defense kind of in check, though, so... It all sucks. We're not out of the woods yet, but at least, you know, if I stop raising my... Stop lowering my defense at a certain point, we'll be okay. Okay, so, there. That's a little bit better. We got more than 50 life. If I could get training here, it'd be real nice. But we didn't get it, it's okay. E's okay. Oh, okay. Well, I gotta punish you, brother. I'm sorry. Maybe... What? No. I'm pressing the buttons too quickly. I'm losing my mind. Maybe I should alternate circus and mailman. Holy fuck! Fuck you, dude. Fuck you. You suck. Yeah, you gotta try way harder. Come on, man. Oh my god. This does run into problems. Return to the monkey mode. Suezo seriousness is likely set to its default 15 again. Oh no. Yeah, that I don't want to do this anymore. I don't want to do this anymore. Oh shit. I was like, oh, 45, that's not too bad. Womp womp womp. In the game, does Suezo have more moves? Thought Suezo will learn cool moves after, like, teleport. Yeah, so it can teleport. We've been learning teleport. We just haven't been using the attack because it scales with a stat we're not raising. He's got I-beam attacks. He can kiss the opponent, give him a big smooch. You know, all that stuff Suezo's known for. You can sing a song. Oh my god. Nice, Suezo's gotta do this to me. Okay, there we go. It could sing a song, and the quality of the singing is questionable. Cool. Training. I do not have the money for it. Very nice. Very nice. I would if I could do... I'm gonna have enough money by the end of the month. You hate to see it. Oh, okay. So, I think I'm gonna slow roll it. Because we do just want to finish it. We're not trying to, like, get world record with this guy, right? So maybe I kind of aim for where my Pixies numbers were, which is like very slow. Honestly, it's like 10 minutes slower than world record, or even slower than that. But, you know, it's something. Just to get our numbers down. If we can break 2 hours, I'm pretty happy. No, I was trying to rest. Any chance to continue the series? I don't think so, as much as I would love them to. I think it's unlikely. Okay, 200 intelligence, or 200 skill, sorry, is not bad. That might just be the end point for skill, for now. Then we do the rest in training. Okay, so I will have enough money for training as long as it's not this month. Starting next month, I'll be good. Don't see why an indie? Well, that's not what we're talking about, right? That's a completely different answer to a completely different question. Yeah, there's other people working on spiritual successors for the game that... And a lot of them look really cool. Most of us are just millennial, dedicated fans of the games. I love the quirkiness of the series, yeah. 100%. I didn't mean to do that, but whatever. We got some life and defense, that's nice. Does mean I gotta do one more mailman, though. Unfortunate for my defense, you know? So the game's what you guys love, for the most part, yeah. The anime is very funny. Not in, like, a well-written way, but in, like, a this is, like, really bad, but, you know, it's enjoyable kind of way. I know you said you're 13, but, so this doesn't apply to you, but every New Year's we have a little game where we, like, watch the anime. And it's, you know, maybe not the best game for minors, but... Game seems dry, not to be rude. I mean, to be fair, if you've never played the game... you kind of don't even know what's happening here. Which is completely understandable, because the game is extremely complicated. It's basically a virtual pet. What you're trying to do is you're trying to raise your monster's stats. It's a very, like, low-key game. You know, it's kind of similar to, like, a farming game, like a Stardew Valley or whatever. And then for competitive play, it's like super sweaty with like making sure all your numbers line up properly. Is the game even online? This one, yeah, it is. You can play with other people. Yeah, and you fight, yeah. It's definitely not a modern game. Like, it completely makes sense to me why someone who didn't grow up with games like this would think it looks like super boring. You know, I'm not here to change anyone's opinion on that. I think it's fantastic, and I think any game that is a good game is divisive, for the most part. Almost every single good game, or that people like love, and aren't just like, ah, it's a good game, it's well made, is because it's like, it hits a very specific point in like the gaming gamut that people really like, and you know, this does that for a lot of people. And beat us all? Oh, brother, you can't use those Gen Alpha reflexes on us, because the game is not in human control. It's like, you know what? I always talk about this, but there's a Twitch stream called Salty Bet, and what Salty Bet is AI versus AI fighting game. It's Mugen, if you've ever seen Mugen, which is basically every character under the sun in the same fighting game. And it's just computer controlled, and then people bet on it. And it's funny. And, you know, people love it. And Monster Rancher is basically that, except you train the guy to fight. So you can't be using those Gen Alpha reflexes on my old man bones. You can't do it. There was a kid, me and my friends who played all had methods we swore by when it came to raising our monster. Some of it is true, most of it is just baloney, but it made it fun. Yeah, for sure. I mean, you can control. If someone wants to link the combo breaker footage, like we just had an in-person tournament in Chicago as part of one of the biggest fighting game tournaments in the world. But also, yeah, okay, so we're actually behind the Pixie, which is not good time-wise, but I think we'll make some up later. My stats are not bad. Why did I... oh, whatever. Scheduled battle. I'm going to lose some lifespan here. I was not paying attention. I should not have entered that. Don't think financial health makes it a gotcha, or mental health. Meow. Okay. We got him. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. So this is where I did rank E with my Pixie as well, I'm pretty sure. But it was just a much longer time to get here because of the combination. I'll probably only come to talk and watch. Don't know if I could find the game. It's whatever. You don't need to... You're welcome to come and chill. You don't need to dedicate your life to the ranch. It's okay. A thing that I've noticed with like a lot of like modern gaming is that people seem to think that like you need to like dedicate yourself to a game. And it's really funny, especially in like fighting games, where it's like, oh, this game fell off, like it doesn't have 100,000 concurrent players anymore, and it's like, it's fine. It's okay for games to wane in popularity, and it's okay if a game is not, you know, something that you play 20 hours a week. It's okay if you like do other stuff. I talk about this all the time, but like I have so many hobbies, and I'm not like a master at any of them. Like I do boxing, I make music, I do video editing, I'm learning 3D modeling and game design. And it's fun to just learn stuff and do stuff, and it's okay if you're not great at it. You'll get good eventually. Did I just one-shot him? Is there any advantage in this game? What do you mean advantage? Yeah, I'm like incredibly overpowered right now, and then I will drop off. Like, I'll start getting outscaled as time goes on. Love the Centaur model? Thank you. I'm painting it right now. But I'm doing like very flat colors on it. I'm not trying too hard to add depth to it. Want to print and paint it? Hell yeah. Well, the model will be available to everybody who's on the Patreon. Spend time in the gym writing fanfics, play Monster Rancher. Don't really train as much as I should for SSBU and Tekken. Being an adult is hard. Yeah, that's definitely part of it. Being an adult is hard. But it's okay to just like dip in and out of stuff, right? I started streaming because I was bored, and I'm like, there's not enough Monster Rancher streams. There's not enough people running tournaments. People were running tournaments, but there wasn't enough, you know? Alright. I don't like this. Brother. 50% killing me. What? A 99% miss? Come on. What am I using to make the model? I'm using Crocodile, which is a low poly 3D modeler that basically takes sprites, like tiling. It's a tiling program that you can like turn into 3D, which is really sick. Because I've had a game rattling around in my head for like 20 years since I made the first prototype for it back when I was in high school. And I'm like, why don't I just make the game? Why don't I just learn more about game dev and make the game? You know? Yeah, this is Monster Rancher 1 and 2 DX. It's on Steam. Kaiju's definitely its own thing, so you wouldn't feel lost as a newcomer. It's true. Okay, we got Gura on one hit. That's good. I have STL files of a lot of the models from MRDS. They're not properly set up for printing. Need to buy it, but where? Either on the Switch store or the Steam store. Oh my god, just enough damage? Beautiful. So we saved a little bit of time here. It's not bad. Okay, save 30 seconds. Can we get a training deal? Training dealio? We did not. Next month, if I don't get it, I'm gonna go anyway. Is it hardware intensive? The tool that I mentioned? The crocodile? No. I haven't tried to do much crazy shit with it, but like, you know, I can animate and everything. I don't think it's very low poly. So like, I posted a really low poly Centaur model that I made, and every like triangle on it is like 16 pixels. Or like every square is like 16 pixels by 16 pixels. So it's very, very small. You can make them big if you want, but yeah. Free software? Demo's free, it's like 30 bucks. Oh my god, we got it now? You know what? It might be worth doing it now. Okay, if I can get telekinesis, we're in a good spot. It's not a great chance to get it. But if I don't get it here, I'll just go again, and then I'm basically guaranteed to get it. I did get it, hell yeah. Okay, so September, we're doing a tournament. We're gonna lose time here. That's okay. We'll make it back later. Question unrelated to Steam. Do you have a fight stick recommendation? You know what? The Razer sticks are pretty good. There's not a lot of cheap sticks on the market anymore. It's really unfortunate. There's no like good beginner level shit. You're probably looking at spending like $200 min, which, you know, kind of sucks. Question unrelated to the Steam stream. Do you have... Oh, sorry, that's what I just answered. Since there's no more begin sold the original, yeah. Does level going up mean anything? Yes. So in this game, damage specifically, it's really important to keep your level in mind, because while it is a like it is linear, like 630 is like 30 more than 600, like you will do slightly more damage. In that case, that would be 5% more damage. Every level gives you an additional 10% boost to whatever your stat is already. So it ends up being pretty big. Oh, whoops. Hell yeah, get his ass. Hori still makes decent stick for like 60, 70. Oh, there's also the Conva drone, but I don't think that one's very good. I haven't seen a Hori stick for that cheap in a very long time, but sick. Get it. Made him do 3 front flips? Holy moly. Can I tap Monster Rancher 2 again like before? Yeah. So, this is both games back to back. And then Monster Rancher 2, we're going to be trying... I would like to get a better record at some point as well. I think Blue Kato is the way to make that happen. They can do some flips. The animation for that... When people say the animations in Monster Rancher 1 are better than in Monster Rancher 2, I think about shit like this, and it's like, you're actually insane. You're, like, genuinely insane if you think that's true. Like, it's funny, but let's not delude ourselves, you know? No more Pixie? No, Pixie was frustrating. My problem is I'm trying to do it as quickly as possible. I'm trying to do it speedrun style, which is, you know, not inherently healthy for my brain, because these monsters can't do it as quickly as the Kato does. Which ones do you guys play, 1 and 2 or 2? So, the Steam and Switch versions of this game that you can get have Monster Rancher 1 and 2 bundled. And so this game has a feature where you can take a monster from your Monster Rancher 1 save file and use it in Monster Rancher 2. So this is a special speedrun that uses the same monster to do both games back to back. This dick. Are you serious? Come on. No way, dude. You fucking loser. Oh my god. What the fuck? 2%? Oh my god. Oh, wrong move. Okay, so that was quite the time loss, but it's okay. Missing 1%, getting hit by 2%. Double tech mode. Amazing. Amazing. That's okay. We can still make back that time, though. That's the crazy thing about that. We're in a pretty good spot, all things considered. You'll get maybe 2 then. I mean, it's... Yeah, you can buy 2 separately if you want to play on Switch. But, it's like 20 bucks or something for both of them bundled. Yeah, there's combining. Every monster in Monster Rancher 1 can combine with every other monster. And then in Monster Rancher 2, it's slightly more limited just because there's way more breeds. But it's still a pretty cool thing. Combining is like a very intense mechanic. Takes a very long time to like master it. Does combining make stronger? Can you do Golem and Pixie? You can. You can do it both ways. You can do it so you have a Pixie that's like made out of rocks, and you can have it so there's like a Golem but he's pink. Taking the Suezo all the way to Monster Rancher 3? Oh, brother, we're gonna beat Evo with him. Okay. Well, that was brutal, dude. That was so bad. And it happened on the last monster, too. Added so much extra time. Like an additional 40 seconds. 45 seconds. Cool. Really like to miss 80% stuff. Dude, Gel does not like being flipped like that. Oh my god. Okay, Utet. Why the fuck am I missing so often, dude? Okay. Why? Why am I hitting 50% of my 80s? Dude. This shit sucks. I can't push him back. There we go. Oh my god. These fights are so long. I'm dying. Whose question, does Fury override anger? Certain... What is it? There is a priority list to all of the specials, but I don't remember offhand what overwrites what. But some do overwrite others. Or everything technically overwrites everything else. In a specific priority. But, yeah, it's very, very easy to have anger and then proc fury after. TP Silvertown, thank you for the follow. 92? Are you joshing me? This man's joshing me. And he survived with two life? Holy moly. Golem's 2D sprite in Monster Rancher 1 looks like Fat Robotnik. Golem's 2D sprite doesn't look like any other Golem in the franchise. Not even the Golem in this game. Like, I don't know why they made him like that. It was 2 different design teams, I bet, that weren't talking to each other. I'll take the crit on that. That's 3 crits in a row after missing so many, like, 80s and 90s. I'm being joshed. Well, I'm definitely going to save some time here. Another crit. Completely unnecessary, but we got it anyway. And no problem. Spinda. Yeah, it should be on Legend Cup. All the info's on there. Beat his ass. Beat his ass. How's the game fun if you die in one hit? Isn't it like dodging or blocking? Because this is a speedrun. We're not playing the game like normal. We're doing super min-maxed glass cannon build. There's a significant difference between playing a game casually and like experiencing all it has to offer and trying to speedrun it. Like completely incomparable. Like if you speedrun Minecraft, you're not building houses. What if it's house percent? Okay, fair. There is dodging. Moose is economic with his attacks. Yeah, I'm using an attack that specifically has a very high chance to hit. Okay, I'm gonna do some extra speed here. Oh my god, what? Oh, that's so gross. Don't show his teeth like that. That's so nasty. What the hell? I don't like that at all. What the fuck? So you don't speedrun, you fight normally? Yeah. This game's also got a speed up function to play in fast forward, and we're playing in fast forward right now. So it's actually twice the speed of the normal game, which is why it looks so squirrely. Those teeth were nasty. What the fuck was that? I hated that. Told you they're bad to look at. You know what? You're onto something. That's not even what his teeth look like, though. Oh my god. I'm gonna miss the little wings on his head once we get to Monster Rancher 2. And we got I-Beam. Oh, hell yeah. Zap. Zap. I want to use that. I want to use telekinesis. Okay, I got 37%. 78? It wouldn't let me attack! Excuse me? Excuse me, Amy? What was that? You don't make normal builds like this. He builds it to get the fastest time possible. Yeah. Do you all prefer MR2DX to Monster Rancher 1? Yeah, I think most people do. Oh, just enough damage? He like put his like foot down. He's like, oh, I gotta like stabilize myself. Great value, Kakademon. Oh my god. Yeah, you're right. Get him. Okay, let's get him with the I-Beam. We haven't seen the I-Beam actually hit yet. Zap! Oh my god. Look at that. He got obliterated. Love that. Grew up with Monster Rancher 2. This is my first time seeing Monster Rancher 1. I'm sorry that you have to see this version of it. Monster Rancher 1's a pretty fun game. It's much easier than 2 is. We got hit. We're still alive. Sound effect doesn't even end in time.
Lana. Lana's got big life, big power, and nothing else, so I think we're safe. Sting, or Pierce is still going to have, like, 10% chance to hit for no reason. Look at that. That was beautiful movement. Couldn't get Zilla for the longest time because I couldn't Shrine Hopper. Oh no, that's so sad. That's not what I wanted to do. I don't like this at all. I can survive the 1-2 punch. I'm not trying to use that. Get out of here. Oh my god, I overshot it so many times. What's Ryusei's win rate at? 1 loss? Okay. So we're not out of it yet. Oh, getting I-beam was a bad idea. Shit. Fuck off! Dude! Fuck off! Fuck off! Fuck this game! Fuck this stupid game! What the fuck, man? How many 90% do I have to fucking miss? Fuck you, Tecmo. Oh my god. Get your eye on the wall. We get a foolery. Probably quicker than swinging. Okay, we got the hit. It's fine. Alright, so, whatever. Lost time. Holy shit. Womp womp womp. Oh my god, it won't let me use fucking telekinesis when I'm in range. There, you're dead. I killed you. You don't get to enter the next tournament. When hindsight is only 20. Oh my god. I'm so sad, man. We're doing so well, but every time we lose, it's like the last match in the tournament. It's just like the worst time loss possible. Garant is a giant poop. I didn't mean to use telekinesis there, but that's fine. Sick. Sick! Okay, we did enough. It's over. Oh, no. You're doing okay, too. That's the sad part. 900 damage, I'll take it. Okay, Ryusei. I want to only use telekinesis, though. I don't want to use anything else. You all tried Monster Hunter 4? Yeah, I've tried it. I played it quite a bit, actually. I didn't mean to do that. I fucking hate this game, dude. Fuck this game. Every fucking time! Every time! Every time! Just fuck off forever. What the fuck, man? Oh no. This gets my biggest Mamma Mia ever. Oh no. Oh well. GG's. It's 11 o'clock. It's too late to start another run. Womp womp womp. I just mommed my last Mia for sure. Oh. That's so sad. Let's we got time for a Monster Hunter 2 run.
unjustifiably in a position that I'd rather not be in.
I don't know why it saved the 53. I'm still confused by that, but we can try Monster Rancher 2 run. I forget, you think I've done this enough times I'd have it memorized, but I don't remember the Kato spawn. It is... Kato. Kato Gali. NMS. Ay caramba. With a capital EYE. Not speedrunning anymore? I am, but we're playing Monster Rancher 2 now. Monster Rancher 2. I got the number 2 time in the world in this game. Alright. It's also a lot more interesting to watch, I think, than Monster Rancher 1 is. It's a little bit slower at the beginning, but it's better because there's fewer tournaments. Fewer filler tournaments, I would say. Is it my PB for MR2 sub 50? Yeah, it's 48. For whatever reason, it didn't save it on live split, but it's fine. We know what it is. It's 48-18. 48-18-11, I should say. We're not going to do the combo. We're just going to go for a regular old Gordish run. Yeah, we're just going for Kato. So basically, I'm trying to kill this monster on purpose. I'm going to be tanking its lifespan, because our gains when we are a baby are not as good as when we are a full-grown adult. So the point here is to stress them out by an extreme margin without actually making them too tired, because if they get too tired and stressed out, they'll run away. But if I can keep the stress like maxed out, he'll just hemorrhage lifespan, which is very good. I gotta go to the shop. No, I don't have to go to the shop. Not with this guy. I forgot to ranch time. It's whatever. That first bit is completely meaningless. I'm trying to raise Kato. Kind of like the big boys. Is Kato good? Yeah, Kato's a pretty solid monster. Very good if your goal is to just beat the game. So we're going to be doing this until he's at about 300 intelligence. Or 400 maybe. Basically, the reason we're raising his intelligence now and his speed later is because of the same reason you do that when you're doing actual competitive raising, which is you always raise your monster's best stat gains when they're not in prime, and you raise their worst stat gains when they are in prime to kind of maximize your gains that way. Pretty simple. I've lost like a decent amount of time already. I don't think we're going to PB unless we get very lucky in tournaments, which is totally possible, but you know, with my luck, probably the opposite. Okay. Gordish is cool, but the anime got me sweet on Tainted Cat Brothers. Yeah, Tainted Cat's cool. Okay, so we are in our child stage already. So we're already on the second stage of life. Stat gains are going to go up a tiny bit. Not a big noticeable amount, but if we're on track, we should be able to do these drills until the winter, roughly. Can Cat Brothers be combined with Wolf? They can. That's actually probably the most... Kato combined with Tiger is like the optimal speedrun monster. It's a little hard. There's a little bit of RNG involved in getting it off the hop. And so we're trying just like a more basic, less sweaty version of the speedrun. It's also extremely risky late game. It's just like you've fully committed to just hoping RNG rolls your way. You guys are not ready. It'll be nice to get some new blood in the community, but it might take a little while for you to get there. Imagine a stone bunny. It exists. Hair mixed with golem. Ever play Monster Seed? I haven't actually played Monster Seed. I've played... Oh no, that's the wrong drill. I lost time. That sucks. Fuck. Alright, well that's a pretty significant time loss. Whoops. How many can you even combine? So put it this way, there's 38 monster breeds. Like the model looks different, and you know they have different attacks and stuff like that. And there's 428 monsters total. Bro's amazed by this game. I know. He's talking about how it looks boring. And it does look boring in the speedrun. I'm not even trying to pretend it doesn't. It absolutely does if you're looking at the speedrun. If I'm not sitting here explaining everything, like blow for blow, you know, it's quite dry. I can combine 3 and make Pixie, Bunny, and Golem. So you can only combine 2 at a time. Whenever I start the game, I always do no rest immediately, so it's okay if monsters rest. Normally you don't have the money for no rest immediately. Okay, I should stop doing intelligence soon. I should buy some stuff while I can. $350 intelligence? That's probably an okay place to stop. I didn't have to rest there, but that's okay. I gotta slow it down soon on killing its lifespan, but not quite yet. Okay, let's get this speed maxed out, and then we can go back to meditates later. Only restaurant going to errantry. Ask what's the best time to do it. Errantry is best. It depends on what your goal is. If you're trying to get very specific techs, when you go is extremely important, but often you kind of just go when you're not in prime. You go when your monster's young and you meet the stat requirements, or you go once you're done raising your monster, basically. If your goal is to do, you know, competitive play. But for casual play, it's kind of fine whenever. I just recommend not doing it during prime because it does waste a lot of weeks of lifespan. So you will like completely torpedo your gains if you do that. Okay, we're almost in Prime. So I'm gonna start doing the regular training method here. Oh, you know what? I caught up. February. I'm usually like around like 9 minutes by the end of this month, so I don't know, like 20-30 seconds behind. Senior monsters in Prime? I mean, they get better gains in Prime, but it's not comparable to the actual training. So I'm still losing a lot of lifespan here, but I'm doing this to get my monster ready for Prime. And so basically after this one, I'll be into a schedule where my stress doesn't go up enough that I lose any additional weeks. Okay, he's got a pretty solid fear. So it's, you know, he hasn't been failing at all. Just realized this whole channel is Monster Rancher and Pokemon, for the most part, and Dragon Quest monsters. And fighting games. But yeah, Monster Rancher is my big thing. Can you show me your combined monsters? Yeah, we can take a look at some monsters after this. I can just show you the cards after. I can show you all the monsters in the game. All the colors of the rainbow. But I do want to try and get this speedrun done, so if you can hang out until we finish the speedrun, then we can take a look at some stuff after. Prime starts when Colt says, yeah. This is a pretty funny speedrun. It's very, very front-loaded with like training and stuff like that, and then we just do bang, 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 all the tournaments back to back. And once it starts rolling, it goes. She goes. Hell yeah, let's get some greats. So my goal is 800 speed. That's all I need. It's 800 speed. We're going to start getting 20 every week. So it'll be 60 a month. Now you're talking to YouTube chat, but my favorite is the overpowered alien robot. Well, yeah, the Metalner. You can see both, okay, we're in Prime now, perfect. You can see both YouTube and Twitch chat on my stream now. But yeah, Metalner is stupid powerful. He's the best. Best for good reason. Alright, so this tanks a good chunk of my stress, and I am in a good spot here. September is going to be our first tournament, so we're getting there. Okay. It's fine. We'll accept the failure. More fear. Okay, I don't have any money. It's fine. So the game is hard, because you generally don't know what y'all are talking about. It's kind of complicated. It's a really fun game to play casually, because it kind of just feels like a virtual pet, and you don't really know what's going on. You're just, you know, you're feeding your pet, and you're raising their stats, and then you do fights with them. But then once you know how all the items work and all of that stuff, it becomes very, very easy. But like in a mechanical way. Like you, how do I explain it? The game hides a lot of numbers from you on purpose, because it kind of just wants you to like have a vibes-based gameplay. But once you know how all the math works, it's very orchestrated. Play for fun and you'll learn while you play, basically, yeah. That's how I would suggest, because if you go into it with like a competitive mindset immediately, it's going to ruin a lot of what makes the game really fun. That's not to say you can't like transition over like even like a week after or whatever, but like you'll appreciate how complicated the game is if you've actually like played through it casually first. because this game's great for just kind of letting you do your own thing. It doesn't tell you you should be doing this. There's like no story or anything like that. You do everything at your own pace, and it's a really fun game because it just lets you do whatever you want whenever you want to do it. And then you know, once you're ready for competitive play, it's much more structured than that. But I think that's understandable, you know? Can the game just die sometimes because it's online if nobody plays it and then it dies? No. I mean, they could eventually take down service, but because we do so much of the stuff with like AI versus AI control, we can always just revert back to emulator. Because on emulator, we just send each other save files. And that's how we played the game for the last like 20 years. Until this came out in 2021. Okay, so we have a official tournament coming up soon. I don't like that my skill's under 200. So we're gonna try and fix that right quick. My skill is a little bit low. Okay, there. 200 skill. Not too shabby. I think I'll have fun. It's very, it's one of those games where we talk about this sometimes in the Discord and whatever, but there's a lot of stuff in the game that is not, like, important to the game. It's stuff that's there simply because, you know, it's world building and it's, like, immersion for you and your little creature, but it gets completely lost when you're only playing competitively. So that's why I always suggest playing it casually first, because it you're gonna miss out on like literally like 60% of the game if you don't start with it. I just play offline most of it and then try to raise the mods I like very casually. Yeah, that's pretty normal, I think. Hit some powder. So I have effectively 600 speed. It says 494, but with the powder, because my boy is skinny, my speed gets boosted. Okay, so we're going to be a little bit behind, that's fine, we knew that going in. This is not like the Monster Rancher 2 times, or Monster Rancher 1 times, the slate. They die, yeah? Everything's got a lifespan. Wasn't enough to kill? Jesus. Sick. Yeah, they have a lifespan, and then if you get injured in tournament, your monster can get hurt, and if they get really injured, like if you take a ton of damage, your monster can die in battle. I really like the fight minigame, the sparring. It's really sick. It's just, you don't see it often, because why would you, you know? Favorite Monster Rancher is going to be Mochi? Hell yeah. I'm a Mochi fan. There's a lot of Mochi haters, but I'm a fan. Alright, so I missed. And then I did Foolery. This is... Oh, fuck off! This is awful. This is the worst Winston fight I've ever... Dude! You need to fuck off. Let me get out of the fucking corner. Holy shit. That was awful. That was the worst. That would be a reset if I wasn't just trying to finish it. That was a terrible, terrible Winston fight. Maybe we'll get lucky later. God damn, dude. Holy shit. That was so awful. Back to work. You've been slacking so much. Well, thanks for tuning in. Oh my god. I'm just doing casual fight there. Yeah, exactly. I hit 25 guts and then got pushed off by a pixel onto the next attack twice in a row. Okay, we're subprime, so our stat gains dropped a little bit, but we're still doing okay. We're going to stop feeding it mint leaves once we're out of subprime, because, you know, it literally takes time to feed it an item, so it is a time loss every time we do it. But we need to take advantage of these gains while we can. 600 speed. We need 200 more speed. What are my thoughts on Jester Monster and Evo? Pororo? Pororo's sick. I'm a big fan of Pororo. Yeah, my favorite monster is Niton. Everybody knows. He's in the background. You can see him in the camera. And Poncho, of course. What advice would you give to someone who's typically plays casually is interested in trying a competitive scene? It's all really intriguing. So, the biggest thing is just learn what items do, because a lot of like the guesswork in the game has been optimized out of it. You can train your monster every single week of its life. You never have to have it rest. As long as you got 12 grand a year, you can afford to keep your monster awake for its entire life. It's pretty funny. legendcup.com or my channel. You know, my channel's got a million videos on competitive play and how to raise monsters for it and all that fun stuff. Okay, I got 835 effective speed. Before we go, may I join just Discord server? Look in the description of this video. Got you covered. Hell yeah. Love to see it. Love to see the 8% hit. Hell yeah. It just... You can't catch a break. We've already been hit twice in this fucking run. Oh, I hate this. Womp womp womp. Is that wolf combined with the dog? Yeah. Yeah, Baku and Tiger. Okay, let me back up, please. There we go. We got him. Slow fight, but we're okay. It'll just be nice to get back into it. You know, we're not going to PB right now. We're so far behind, but... Unless Major 4 is a godsend. But it'll be very funny considering how awful the beginning was. Blizzard miss. Okay. Oh, it's sick. I love to give him power. Love to give the dog power. Don't do double damage on me. Get out of here. Yeah, we got him. They made Mustardy into a Cyclops in 4 for some reason. He looked perfect in 2. I think so too. Who do you think is the funniest looking monster in this game, and why is it Simopian? Simopian's definitely up there. Him and Eggplantern are a pretty good combo of funny mons. New bottle though? Okay. Everybody's giving me the business. Why is everyone giving me the business today? There. Long Lakel fight, but we're still technically alive. This is going to be a very, very slow rank B, though. Ducklon's up there. Watermelon ducking? Watermelony? Yeah, he's sick. Wow, we actually hit him both times. That's crazy for duelists. He's got no speed, and we still miss every time. Really, Roger and me good, yeah. Okay, I need a little bit more guts to finish him off. There we go. 50 guts lead? Hell yeah, baby, that's enough. I hit duelist, I know. Plant Pixie and Peachtree Bug are up there for you for funniest looking. I think we might end up saving some time in this tournament, as slow as it was. Okay, maybe not. Like, fuck, man. It begins. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Maybe we won't save time. Can I give up? I need Ghoulshine to lose. Shit. So I actually have to fight Terravale. That sucks. I could do the big brain give up and just hope 50-50 shot. But, you know. Okay. Alright, so we did not save time. We might have. A couple of seconds, it's going to be very close. I'm pretty sure my rank B time there is pretty bad, though. So... Oh, do we save time? Oh my god, we saved time. 3 seconds. Sit back for a bit and watch me be frustrated. I'm doing okay right now, but that was pretty funny. Errantry. We do need to go at some point. Okay, 700 speed. $725 speed. We're gonna hit max speed. I do believe we're gonna do it. I do believe we're naked by Funky C, Funky Do. Funniest text always gonna be Big Banana. Big Banana is such an amazing tech. It's really funny because we tested it in PvP and it's like really, really strong with player control. Oh my god, we're on 3 stars now? Okay, you know what that means? It is errantry time. Let's get some speed. Okay. So this probably won't max out our speed, but it'll get us just close enough that we can be very close to max for rank S. Yeah, 769. Let's go buy some items. Okay, so I'm a little bit low on speed. But we'll be okay. Just slightly off max. Okay, so this gives me 991 speed out of 999. So everyone's gonna have about a 1% additional chance to hit me. We'll see how that goes. Amazing the games people can speedrun. I like to think so, because it makes me feel good about myself when people say that. Hell yeah. Oh, you know, just a god among men. Speedrunning the unspeedrunnable. We didn't get him to proc anger, which sucks. Our damage is pretty low right now. Fuck you! You fucking fuck off. Fuck off into the sun. 6%. Hell yeah, I love that. He swung 2 attacks. Oh my god. Every fucking time with Zagraf. I don't think I've gotten hit by more 6 and 7% than against Zagraf. At least it happened in the first fight. You know? Okay, huge guts lead. He can't kill us with basics. I'm gonna hang out. Okay, we got the hit. 2? Alright. 50%. Only gotta hit 1, but I can't do it. There, we got him. Another XCOM moment. Yeah, this game is worse than XCOM. Ordorf can smoke us frame 1. Also, no Thanatos. If he hits us, it's a fast fight, and we get to go home. But he missed. Our actual fear here is that he will win by having used more guts. But we hit the first hit. Okay, we're good. We're set. This is going to go to time. Yeah, it's fine. We're not accurate enough to hit him, but... Okay, Mahority. 1% shell attack. I've been hit by the 1% Mahority special. We're doing okay now. 10% on Soundwave. Soundwave won't kill us, though. Build up some guts. Okay, we're good. Let's go. 3. One more. Uno más. Yeah! Alright, that never happens. He's always dodging. Because those honestly don't have a very good chance to hit, right? It's just slightly, like 60 to 50. Who would win a stale meatball of a knight of a cat? Do you mean or? Did you mean the word or? Instead of? Fuck. 55. It's almost like 55%. It's not a sure thing. I need to use more gats if I can't hit him. Okay, we hit him. We did it. 1 damage, baby. I still can't believe the developers didn't fix the lowering skill job in Monster Rancher 1DX. What do you mean? It's like that on purpose. In this game, you can't lower skill. In Monster Rancher 1, you can't lower intelligence. I fucking hate everything that has happened in the universe to lead me to this point. How come? How come? How come? Why? Oh my god. God has forsaken me. If I had won that fight, we actually could have made up time here. Okay, I got all the guts in the world. Still can't hit, but it's okay. Not enough to kill. Sick. Guts correction. Okay, we took 6 seconds off. I need Prometheus to lose. Okay, he lost. So if I beat Goliath, we're okay. I've been hit by the 1% hypnotism. It doesn't do enough to kill, but it still sucks when it hits. Okay, we got a little bit of damage on the board. Can we get him to nap? Waste all his guts? No, he doesn't want to do it. Ah, fuck. Alright, well I can't kill, so we'll just run out the clock. Okay, so we're out of rank S. It's fine, we did it. Whatever, it's over. Oh, okay. Oh, whoops, I forgot to hit the button, but that's okay. Okay, no more mint leaves at this point. Oh, we're still subprime. But I don't think that matters. I don't think subprime matters anymore. One of the best in the game. In this game, I have the number 2 speedrun. I don't have the world record, but I got the next best time. No, I want to rest. Yeah, my best time is 48 minutes, which we're not going to hit right now. But I'm okay with it. Okay, now we start cranking up our damage. I probably should just accept the fails, but I don't wanna. So we're not gonna. Okay, now we're just feeding it tabs. We're not feeding it mint leaves anymore. Dude, these failures? Why is he failing? No, I don't want to do that. Because we got a tournament. I'm not missing the M1 Grand Prix. I almost fucked up. Whoops. Okay. So, I forgot to feed my monster powder, so he's doesn't actually have maximum speed right now, which is a little bit spooky, but I think we'll survive. Another roll assault, tidal wave, earthquake, hell yeah. Didn't kill? Fuck. I don't like that. That's not what I meant to do. Okay, so I only have 950 effective speed instead of 999. Which means Rouge is going to have a pretty good chance to hit, which I don't like. But I think I'll survive Seed Gun. Problem is, all these chances to hit kind of add up over time. Damn! She gave me the hay fever. Look at that. In her to swing and miss some more attacks. Okay. I can't believe I got hit with that and then sneezed immediately. Okay. Build up some guts, but he's got 1% chance to hit everything, except for charge if he's got a guts lead. So we're in a pretty good spot. I need the guts lead again, like a big amount. So it'd be nice for him to actually swing something. Okay. Damn. Well, you know, you hit 3 of the 4 75%. Okay, well, whatever, man. Just want to kill some time for me, that's fine. But that ended up being a very good M1. So we saved a minute despite being... almost a minute despite being very far behind. Hell yeah. Ah, she said no. Fuck. Okay, that's fine. Okay, now we have till August. Hi, Talico. We could go. This actually does technically save time. So, but we're not going to do it. Are you done so you can show me some monsters? No, the speedrun's still going. It shows you on the corner, on the side of the screen if I'm done or not. We're not quite done. Maybe I should mint leaf here. Does making barn bigger actually impact stress gain? Monster Rancher 2? Does it just let you get the big boys? I think it's just the big boys. I don't think it changes any of that. That was the thing that people thought for a while, but I don't think it actually works like that. It might, I don't remember. It's one of those things that's like, almost never comes up, so it's easy to forget about it. Okay, we're doing risky strats. We're getting more skill. But now I have to be very, very precise because I got a move in slot 4 now. And with how much I've been missing my attacks, it's quite spook. Okay. I fucked up. I fucked up! Alright, so, whatever. I forgot that I needed to wait to get the notice. Oops. Okay, so this speedrun's over, it's fine. We were doing okay, but we were behind by quite a bit. Alright, so that's it. So let's take a look at some of the monsters. Those are all the cards in the game. You know what? I think I don't have the cards unlocked on any of my files, I don't think. Maybe I do? I guess I can show you the monsters I do have unlocked. There's 88. Now, let's open up Monster Rancher 2. One sec. Let me find a memory card. Okay, so I guess we can just take a look at monsters I've made. Stuff I have on the file, instead of going through every card, because that's going to take hours, and, you know, I'm only on for another 15 minutes or so. So let's see some of the competitive mons I've made. We got Coyote Ugly. I'm going to turn the fast forward off. So this is my wormy boy. Dino question mark from Monster Rancher 1 with a weird looking face. Which one? They're all weird looking face. You mean the geisha one? So this was a interesting build. It didn't really work out the way I wanted it to, but I think over a longer period of battles, you know, it probably wouldn't end up doing that badly. Just a little bit unlucky when we were doing the fights. I never actually entered him in anything. There was a tournament coming up, and I raised 2 monsters for it, and I made them fight to see which one was better. And this one did not end up winning. Grim Jim, this guy's a big fucker. He's won or gotten second place in every single tournament for the format he was made for. Super broken. Should not. He should not exist. I see a Gray. I don't even know if you're still there, but this guy's real good. Joker's kind of busted. We can. I think I have a full freezer here. Smiley. Oh, Smiley's got the goofy face too. But yeah, they all got goofy faces. Juan Carlito. This was a casual monster. It's not a real monster. There may be something wrong with this boy. You know, I don't know if you can tell, but there might be something wrong with this guy. Let's see if I can make him more fucked up looking. Oh, look, it's Pixie. Now this is like He's made out of meat. This is nasty. Just a bag of meat. Call him meat, yeah. No, that's one Carlito, baby. Why did I make this guy? Was it just to make money? I think I just made a money-making monster. Why are these... What are these texts? This doesn't seem right. I don't remember getting Gel Cube, but he doesn't have whip. I don't remember anything about this guy. Was it a different monster first, and then we changed him into a gel later? Is that what it was? That's Mew? No, it's not Mew. Why is it Mew subbreed? Because it's because I hacked it. It's not a real monster. That's why it looks like shit. So, in this game, through Cheat Engine, you can actually give a monster a subbreed that it doesn't normally have. And what that does is it kind of fucks up the game. It doesn't change anything, but the game is like searching for a texture based on what its subbreed is. And it can't find it. So what it does is it just loads in the last texture that the game loaded. So let's take a look at Nightflyer. Nightflyer's texture has been loaded. And now that's Nightflyer's texture mapped onto the gel. It doesn't look like it, but that is the texture. That is the UV map. You see the boobs on the chest? It's pretty funny. The colors on this one is not too bad. But yeah, if you were to pick a gel, it would fix all the problems. Let's give it Ape. See what Ape looks like. Oh, that's cool. Neat. But yeah, you can see like pieces of it, right? Like the... That's cool, because if you take a look at it like this, you can kind of see how the gel texture is like mapped out. Like it's like 4 quadrants on the bottom that are like duplicated and mirrored. And then this bit is just invisible. But yeah. You guys should watch this year's Deluxe Cup, which I uploaded a couple of days ago. 2 weeks ago? Because in that one I entered my boy Geist, which is a mochi ghost. Pretty fun monster. And definitely not an actual thing. Same thing. Didn't he get like 9th? Why did Geist do so well, man? I got lucky as hell. Normal man has Draco Mochi wings and the horn. Every mochi, fun fact, every mochi has the wings and the horn. It's just that they're masked with an alpha layer. They're invisible, basically. It's why on Gordish, you can actually see his horn from like certain angles. That actual mochi ghost would look cool. Blue jumpsuit apparatus, yeah. That isn't most, that's least. Least would have been a good name, too. What else? We got Crab Baller. This is for Macho's Pokemonsters tournament. He got top 4, I think. I don't remember how well he did, but he did good. Aren't you not allowed to have cheat engine monsters? So, correct. But the thing is, one, it's my tournament. And it was just a funny little joke because Mochi is not a competitive monster. Mochi is terrible. But I love how its name is just like that character and then the question mark. Like, that's the breed name. Is that what it is for Juan Carlito too? Yeah, it just means like, I don't know what that is. But just changing the monster's skin doesn't actually do anything. Is it possible to import new textures? Probably. I think Mojo managed to do it. He managed to make... Mojo is a person in the community who does 3D modeling, and they've 3D modeled a bunch of the monsters, and they managed to texture a Zoom hanger with like one big eyeball and like big robo. It's my tournament, not official tournament, yeah. But I mean, it's like the biggest like community tournament of the year, the Deluxe Cup. But basically, I just thought it would be funny, and it doesn't give my monster an advantage. It just changes the way it looks. It doesn't change anything about its stats or how it performs. It literally just makes it look fucked up. So I made a Phoenix Hanger. Is Mojo? Yeah. You do Garfield. My boy Asher Bonapal is, oh, whoops, I said combine. I don't want to combine. Did very well this year in the DX Battle League. Deluxe Cup is Monster Rancher Super Bowl. Something like that. It was at one point. I guess it still is. Viewership for everybody is down. It's so crazy how good Naga is in this game compared to Monster Rancher 1. It's cool how this game allows you to host tournaments. So technically, all the tournaments and stuff we're doing is through third-party software. Like, the game doesn't have any infrastructure for it. All the game does is allows you to actually just fight. My boy Smivers, I want to do another fight with Smivers. He did pretty badly. He went like 1 and 2, I think. But I think this build is not too bad. Yeah, the entire competitive side of this game is like a pretty intense labor of love from the community, because there's not a lot of support from the devs. Twiddle Me This has been around forever. Oh my god, Mega Rock. I want to bring out Mega Rock again. I love Mega Rock, man. This dude is so cool. Technically, KT has infrastructure, but here we are. I mean, I don't think they give the devs any help. Dude, I love Stronghorn. Stronghorn is so sick, man. His big eyeballs. He's so cool. I love B-Clone subs, man. B-Clone subs might be like my favorite subs in this game. Corcusus is like kind of fucked up. But the other ones, basically just this guy and Hercules, 10 out of 10. Yeah, this is such a funny build though. Double palms and a roll assault, an uppercut. Just like going all in. Who else do we have that's fun to look at? Sprocketeer. Sprocketeer is another one-off mon. Maybe I can find use for him again, but that was for, what's his name? I forget whose tournament it was. But it was like basically your monster could only have stats based on what their actual stat gains are. I ended up getting Dragon Punch because I was stuck and had to. But yeah, Glide Charge and the basics. It ended up doing okay, I think. I don't remember. It wasn't the best. Sometimes you just experiment. Not everything is like an absolute winner, you know? Seabiscuit, my boy. Big Uncle Pete, probably my most winning monster. Yeah. Yeah, this build is pretty fucked up. I'm a big Jill fan. Is that Dragon Worm? No, that was Dragon Hanger. They say increase how many monsters you can freeze, yeah. One of the best special spawns in DX for sure. Logarithm? Logo's pretty good too. Nick Ribcage. I mean, Powerman 2997. This is technically the best monster I have on this file. This is like so close to being like optimized. I'm literally, I have 299.7 points exactly, but if it was completely optimized, I would have 1 additional point in life and 1 fewer points in intelligence. And then I probably also would need drill attack because it gets absolutely obliterated by Cyclone Golem, unless I can get a grit. But yeah, loses to Cyclone Golem, beats every other monster in the game. God, hard 2997 with no drop stats is such a pain in the ass. How far to get in the Koshin? It went 1-1. But you know, it's a tournament winning monster. It's just, you know, luck is luck. It sucks, but you know, what are you gonna do? Same as your guy? Yeah, my guy didn't do good. Entirely luck, though. Take a look at Logo. Ripper's clearly better than yours. That's true. Hearing Koshi in here is crazy to me. Why? Logo's a good build. I still believe in the acrobatics, even if it doesn't pay off. The term came from baseball, yes. Dude, Logsar is such a cool mon. He's so goofy looking, I love it. But yeah, I mean, I don't know who we haven't looked at yet. We haven't looked at Twiddle Me This, the Mew. Do you think it's easier for new players, Street Fighter 6 or Tekken 8? Street Fighter 6, 100%. 100%. Mock Lobster, my beloved. That's a good name. Twiddle Me This? Batman. This is the Moose Bones build. This is my build. There are many like it, but this one is mine. You get Head Assault, you get Scratch, you get Twiddling 2. Diving Press is optional. You just need Twiddling 2. I got Diving Press because I thought it'd be funny. Remember your monster fought this one? Nice. Just looking for a fighting game for the summer? Hell yeah. If you get Strive, we can play. I technically have Street Fighter 6, but I haven't played in a year. Seabiscuit. Seabiscuit got 9th in like a 100-man tournament. It's pretty hype. No. Yay. The little run he does is so cute. Wop, 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 wop. I love Antares. He's got the build. We'll be talking about the build in the new Rancher Rundown, except he's got Stab Throw because, you know, he doesn't spawn with Death Thrust. This, getting triple stabs was hell. It's hell even if you're not using the sniper. But the sniper is the worst. Haven't touched either GG or Street Fighter in a hot minute. Should do some friendlies. Yeah, I'd be down. I'm always down to play. Strive's still doing good numbers. MK1 is basically dead. Yeah, I mean, the thing is, fighting games die, right? Fighting games are not popular at all. The most popular fighting game is nothing compared to, like, shooters or whatever. So, worrying about player base is, like, really not conducive to, like, having a good time. My mixed attacker, Mochi, made her D's. This build sucks. But it's got a good name. It's got a better name than you. You usually only have fun with them in friendlies? Yeah, I feel that. We haven't taken a look at Psyduck, Uncle Cracker, Nick Ribcage. Nick Ribcage is cool. This was a test to see if Real would work out, and, you know, it's not very good. But you gotta test stuff before you know, before you actually know whether it works or not. I love the texture on Death Dragon because it looks like it's supposed to be bone, but it ends up looking like a Hawaiian tattoo, or like, you know, like old like Asian like painting, like with like the circles and like the like kind of tribal artwork. It's fun textures. His legs look like bones, obviously, because, you know, he's got the femurs, he's got the tooth bits, he's got the little chicken wangs. But oh, that's cool that both of them are the same. The arms use the same texture as well. That's interesting. I'm like more fascinated in this now that like I've done some 3D modeling and I've done some mapping. Mapping is a huge pain in the ass. But yeah, looking at this, like, this is like very low poly. Like, I really like how simple it is, you know? It's just got like a tube for a body. It's got some legs. And all the baked in shadows. So it's like the inside of the ribcage is like darker. Because there's like no actual lighting. So like in the corners it's darker. It's so cool. And this ribcage is darker than this one. So he's got like light on one side and shadow on the other side. Pretty cool looking. Textures do a lot of heavy lifting in them art, yeah. If you had infinite time, you get into a fighting game. You don't. We were just talking about that. You don't need to dedicate your life to a game. You can simply play for fun and be kind of good. That's me with fighting games. I'm kind of good. I don't play anything religiously. Strive Street Fighter 6. Strive's got a lot of mechanics and stuff, but I think it's pretty beginner friendly as well, yeah. Uncle Cracker. My simple Kato Uncle Cracker. Played fighting games for like 20 years and entered tournaments in the past. Yeah, I mean, I entered like 4 tournaments at Combo Breaker when we went. I love this kitty cat. I'll grab one of them when they're on sale. Nice. Once it came down to XYZ game is sick. I want to do cool things and meet people to play the game. Yeah. Like, there's people who get like really tilted playing fighting games, and that can be me occasionally as well, right? I'm not immune to it. But when we were at Combo Breaker, I was like relearning Soul Calibur 6, and I think I won like 2 of like the 70 games I played against, you know, all the best players in the world, or all the best players in the US at least. And it was just like, it was fun, like relearning the game. I didn't care. I was just like, oh, okay, so that works that way, or like, oh, that's sick. And then doing cool stuff feels good. It's very easy when you're a competitive person to like attach your self-worth to results in game, and that's not conducive to having a good time, you know. Okay, I think we looked at everyone except for What Are You Waiting For? New Bleach anime fighting game coming out on Steam. You're gonna get that because you like the anime. Yeah, it's so funny. All my friends are like doom and gloom about it because, you know, it's an arena fighter and not like a 2D fighter, like a non-traditional fighter. And I'm not very big on arena fighters. I like the old ones. I like Power Stone, and I'm a big Guys fan. But like all the anime arena fighters, and even like Pokken, I'm not like super big on. Pokken I think is really interesting, but I don't like the arena aspect of it. But everybody I've talked to who's like not into fighting games is like, yeah, I'm super excited about the Bleach game. Which is sick. Like, I'm happy people are excited about it, you know? Pokken is fun. I'm not great at it, but it's fun. That's all you need. Poken's a great intro to fighting games. I have... Do we want to take a look at extremely old Moose Bones videos? You want to see... What is this? Like fucking 240p? Hold on. I found an infinite in-game that doesn't actually work, but it's funny. 8 years ago. This has like 500 views. I don't know how. People just like looking at my old videos, I guess. Here. Look at this shit. I found this like funny training mode only infinite. This is one of the first videos on my channel. I was just like, it'd be funny to put this up. Because it doesn't work. In this game, once you do a certain amount of damage, you're no longer in like 2D mode. It like blows up and then you're in like a 3D arena movement. Until you do enough damage there and then it transfers back to this. But I found out in training mode where that doesn't happen. You can just loop this infinitely. The button mashing is crazy. Well, it's like, if you look at it, it's like, you can see the combo here. I have to mash like the button 3 times and then 4 into this. And then there's like a cancel and that's where like you can hear the pause or the gap in it. But you have to mash it a bunch of times. So I'm just hitting the button and I'm watching the animations and then I'm canceling it when it makes sense too. In reality, you can get like 3 loops of this. You have a super old Monster Rancher video from a tutorial. I used Shrine on PlayStation emulator before the remake was released. I have here. Let's look at my very first video on this channel. I've had this channel forever. I used to like upload music and stuff to it, and then I deleted it all. I'm a Northernlion viewer. It's really good to like throw him on when I'm like working on scripts and video shit and modeling. He's very good background noise. Pokken is so cool, and I love how they interpret and incorporate actual Pokemon moves into the movesets, which are more popular. It seems like a fun game. I've told this story before, but I entered one Pokken tournament, and I entered the tournament was like 2 days after the game launched, and I had just received my copy from Amazon like 30 minutes before I left for the tournament. So I put it in, and then I'm like, okay, what does Chandelure do? Okay, I figured out how to do a big laser, and then I left, and I went to the tournament, and I ended up getting second in the tournament. And I was fighting, I think it was a Pikachu Libre in Grands, and I lost him like back to back. And I asked him, I'm like, oh, that you're like doing this like mix up in the corner, or like in the phase shift mode. He was doing like this like grab thing, and there's like 2 animations that look similar, but one of them's a grab and one of them's a hit. So you can block one, but you can't block the other. And I didn't know that's what was happening. So sometimes I'm just blocking everything, and sometimes I'm blocking it, and sometimes I'm getting grabbed. And so I'm like, oh, it's a grab. And so I would try to like intercept, and I would get hit, and I'm like, okay, I don't really know what's happening. So I ask the guy, I'm like, so like what's happening there? I now know what was happening there. It was either a grab or a hit. It was hit grab mix up. Pretty simple shit. It's called strike throw in fighting games. And so he was just doing very basic strike throw mix up. And he was like, oh, I'm doing a mix up. And I'm like, okay, I know you're doing a mix up, but like what's happening? Like, how can I avoid it? And he's like, you can't avoid it. It's a mix up. I'm like, okay. I lost to a baby. I lost to someone with the brains of a child. I'm like, oh, okay. Like, sure, man. It's a mix up. There's nothing you can do about it. They just put a thing in the game that there's no counterplay to. I got good. Big Idiot Laser got second place, yeah. I literally just stayed at full screen and spammed the laser, and like 90% of the people, everyone except for the Pikachu Libre, was like, I don't know what the fuck is happening, and so they're just getting smoked. I think I also like learned one anti-air, and that was it. Just a laser and an anti-air. So every time they tried to jump, I'd bump them, and then I'd go back to full screen and I'd shoot the laser. Fundamentals. The very first video I put on here that was like an actual thing is this Bowser Jr. gameplay montage that I recorded with my phone from my 3DS. He just didn't want to help me. I think he was just like, he literally didn't know anything about fighting games. Because it was happening at a Smash tournament. So I think he played Smash. And this was like the first game he played that was like a fighting game that wasn't Smash. So he didn't like know what I was asking him. I was asking him like, what are the two possible things in the mix-up? And he's like, you can't do anything about it. It's a mix-up. Like, all right. Whatever you say, brother. Yeah, Smash for 3DS was a time, man. This is gonna get me demonetized. Can't use. Like, I love how ugly this looks. Gameplay from the first 3 weeks of Smash 4 to 3DS. Hell yeah, baby. I love it. And learning fighting games, learn mix-ups, they have no counterplay, it's true. Someone told me that once. Smash 3DS, baby. This was just like a gimmick montage I put together before everybody was doing that shit. This was like, I think Smash 4 for like Wii U had been out for like 3 or 4 days when I put this out. And so I just like took all my footage and was like, all right, we're done. This hack takes away your guts, you can't stop it, yeah. I did so much just like standing still in this montage. Like I'm literally just like half the time just sitting there not doing anything. I also love how you can't really tell what's happening half the time because the it's so low res. This was the very first video I ever made that like required me using like whatever the Apple Movie Maker is called. Okay, that's a good bit. That's a good bit. That might be like the actual only like real joke in here that's still funny. He used substitute and I still hit him. Multi-strike moves may now continue attacking after breaking a substitute, doing damage directly to the opponent. Good. That's a good joke. I'm proud of that one. Lots of this shit is stupid. It's a product of its time, but that was a good one. Oh yeah, the beginning days of Little Mac. It was just like Mac players were like legit garbage. Going to bed now, tired for work. Yeah, I gotta get up at like 8. This is so fucking like 2016. This game's so stupid. That's my favorite rancher rundown I made. I don't know. Monol or Golem? I think the plant one's really good too. That looks sick, but that wasn't a real thing. That was just my opponent being very bad. How many songs did I use in this? This is so stupid. How did this not get copyright claimed? Like, it's gonna get copyright claimed now. I'm just gonna have to like cut all this out after. Dude, I forgot how many fucking parts I had in this. This is so stupid. Bonk. Oh my god. Okay, so is that... If I look up, Morton here's a noob. Is it just that I didn't monetize it? I literally can't click on it. Like, what the fuck? Okay, I have it open already. Monetization. Monetization on. None of those songs copyrighted. Whatever. That sub joke was really good. I think it was pretty good. It's like the only part that and the I don't know what the Captain Paul Walker shit was about. But let you spit out your coffee? Hell yeah. That one might be a little over the line, but yeah, that one was okay too. How far we've come from that 10 years ago to... You want to see? Like, this is what YouTube makes a month. YouTube income is like nothing. This is low, obviously, because, you know, we've only done streams, but you're not making billions of dollars doing YouTube unless, you know, you're actually a big boy. No, I'm not a big boy. I didn't even monetize this stream. I completely forgot. Whoops. Next, April 1st, make ranch rundown in the exact same style. He has 2 lunches with the wife. It helps pay for my car. It's not nothing. But if you guys have ever wondered what it's like being an illustrious Monster Rancher streamer, there you go. It's exactly what you'd expect. Yeah, I completely forgot to turn monetization on for this. But that's nice. If you're watching on YouTube, you didn't get any ads. That's cool. I'm happy for you. But yeah, we're going to go to bed. I got to get up and work in about 7 hours. So let's raid somebody. We're going to be back tomorrow. I think tomorrow we might take a break from speedrunning. We might do like a King of the Hill thing. Like, no signups, just, you know, drop in, throw your monster in, and we just see how long monsters can go. Maybe we'll do a welterweight and like a heavyweight or something like that. Just viewer battles, fun stuff like that. All right. Who is streaming right now? We'll raid somebody. If you raid, you get free channel points, and you should go take those channel points because you're going to need them tomorrow for betting in the King of the Hill. You don't need to hang out forever, but, you know, you just go say hi and then leave. Okay, there's a lot of people streaming, but... Anyone streaming Monster Rancher? It's always impossible. The new raid, like, feature sucks on Twitch. It's, like, really hard to find what you're looking for. Again, not a single person alive is watching this. Are you catching the tail end of this? Yeah, we're just ending now. It's past midnight. Is Reeb speedrunning? He is. Okay, sick. Let's go raid Reeves. We haven't said hi to him in quite some time. And he is streaming some speedruns as well. So we'll keep the speedrun train going. Just follow, just follow through with the raid. You get free channel points. And then you can go to bed. Go pause the stream in Monster Rancher? Hell yeah. Alright, guys. Anyway, I'm going to go take some naps. I'm still completely shot from boxing. But today's workout was really intense. So, I'm proud that I actually managed to do it. Let's go watch a game that's slightly less frustrating than Monster Rancher. Donkey Kong Country 2. Diddy's Conquest. Alright, thanks guys. See you tomorrow.